So yeah, that's kind of happening over there. Just yeah. But no, what we're talking about is inside of here, basically. But this light is way too bright, actually. Oh my god, way too bright. Well, it works for the first part. But anyhow, what we have here is kind of like a Lego Star Wars base in progress. We're starting to work on it. And we got the basic ATRT hangar right here. We got 4 airborne troopers and then 4 of the normal troopers there. R2-D2, a Yoda, another Yoda, and then a bunch of shit over here that we're still working with. But this is like the main part. And as you can see, we got 3 501st ATRTs with their pilots in front of them. But we also have what we're talking about in this video, kind of a Kashyyyk variant of the ATRTs, which is basically a homemade version from a bunch of different Lego Star Wars sets that my friend Joseph owned. So, where can I put this that looks decently good in the light? Because that's the issue that I'm having. I don't really know. Okay, well, that didn't work. But this works. I'll put it on the ground. Right the fuck there. That works out well. Oh, now I gotta readjust. But yeah, you can't even see it from here as well. I'll move it and pick it up. But this is a kind of like a modified version of the newer ATRT, not the older one. But by modified, I mean on this side here, you have a place to hold his weapon. On this side, you also have a place to hold his weapon, or any walkie-talkie or anything that might go there. You have the pilot himself, with no handlebars. I couldn't find any in the Lego box. And then you have the 2 antennas in the back, but they're pushed off to either side. It's also in a dark sand gray, or dark sand, dark tan, whatever. A lighter gray, a brown, and then I wanted to throw in some green here and there, but that didn't come. I barely found any pieces in green and none that I could use. But there's also some light gray and some or dark gray as well. So it kind of looks more like a Tatooine ATRT more than anything, or maybe like a Geonosis one. But I like the Kashyyyk theme, especially with that new Kashyyyk Battle Pack. You could probably put a sweet Kashyyyk clone up on top here, and it would look great. But as you notice, there are a few modifications from the original set, most of them being here on the legs. So right behind this piece where my thumb is moving at, there's a kind of like an opening. There is no angled plate there, but I like the look of the angled plate, so I went ahead and put that in there. The other thing is the Republic Armada piece is not actually here. It's actually just a normal circle piece, but I wanted to do the Republic Armada one because it looked better. There's actually one not on this side because I didn't have another one. Could not find another one anyhow. And then there's a bigger circle piece down here instead of the smaller circle one. And then the feet are a different design. But that's just because of the bricks that I had to work with. I think the only issue that I really have with this mock is how it sits. It sits fine, other than it's leaning down slightly. And I tried posing the legs every way possible, and it doesn't work. Like either it's leaning up slightly or down, and it kind of looks good leaning down, but it's not the best. But it has pretty much all the working features that the other one comes with, the actual Lego set. The posable gun, of course, moves back and forth. I'm like moving the feet. It's got the posable legs, so it's actually got studs available on the bottom of the feet. So if you wanted to place one foot down and then move the other one, it could hold the weight of the entire set like it should. And then it just comes in this really awesome dark tan, brown, dark gray, and kind of light gray and tan color scheme with a few black here and there, a few black highlights I should say, here and there, and it looks really, really good. I like it a lot. But yeah. So like I said, this was made up from a bunch of different sets. Hailfire droid piece. Republic Armada comes in like every Star Wars set ever. A lot of the tan and brown, kind of like the smooth tiles that you see over here, come from General Grievous's Starfighter. That brown piece, I have no idea where it came from. The wing piece right there came from General Grievous's Starfighter. That actually came from one of the original ATRTs, like very first one that LEGO ever produced. These came from the Utapau Troopers Battle Pack. We basically destroyed the droids that came with it. There was no point in keeping them. This clone was just found randomly in a LEGO box. I have no idea where he's from. And then, yeah. All these plate pieces that push pieces off to the angle, or like these brown pieces are attached at the sideways. Those pieces came from a Y-wing fighter that you see in the Clone Wars. It was a set that my friend had, Joseph, and I basically destroyed the remnants of it from the LEGO box to use. But yeah, it was worth it. So this is a really awesome set. I really do like it. And I kind of want to submit this design to Solid Brick Studio because he's currently building kind of like a Kashyyyk model. And in the episode 3, you actually do see ATRTs on Kashyyyk. Granted, it's in the dark, but you do get to see them, and they do have lights on them. And that's one thing I wanted to do while working on this, was make like lights on the bottom, but I just never got around to it because we got rushed into doing something for our gaming channel, so I wanted to do that. But like I said, this looks fantastic. I love this thing. And I kind of wish I could take it home with me, but it does, unfortunately, get to stay here. But, yep. So this set's really awesome. I might go home and make LDD instructions for it. Let me sit you guys down a sec. So it's kind of just balancing up there. Like I said, he has pieces on the bottom of his feet that are available for studs. So he's posing on one leg. The other leg is